Uasin Gishu County Government has achieved tremendous and positive impact towards improving the economic standards for cooperative and enterprise development members who benefited from the County Enterprise Development Fund. A follow-up done by the Department of Cooperatives and Enterprise Development on various groups that benefited from the 531 million shillings allocated through the Cooperative Enterprise Development Fund indicated that the recipient cooperatives had improved significantly. Uasin Gishu Deputy Governor Daniel Chemno says there are 350 active cooperatives movements in the county and emphasized the need for cooperatives to automate their services to reach the many people in the rural areas.
For efficiency to be realized, automation is key. This can enable cooperators deep into the village be able to have close communication with other cooperatives and also with the banks. Efficiency is also enhanced by automation. You can be able to generate quick reports, you can be able to generate information that you need within a very short time through automation.
Some of the groups that benefited from the Enterprise Development Fund included Empty Vessels Circle, which has 75 members. They borrowed 500,000 Kenya shillings.
The funds that were given was 500,000, which part of it we used to give members in terms of loans. We had a potato project which we planted 1 acre, and it did very well. We were able to sell the potatoes and even give more loans to the members. So that enterprise fund really helped us. And we wish that we would have taken more. I think we would have done more things.
Apart from farming activities, the group has ventured in a project of making detergents, sanitizers, and bleaches.
It reached a time when we didn't have funds and we were not able to give our farmers, we're not able to give them funds to do business or to pay school fees. But then the county came in as our rescue. And it boosted us, it boosted our farmers a lot. We also would like to thank the county government through our cooperative enterprise office, because recently we had a training for our leaders, which was very, very beneficial. We learned a lot of things, and which we wished that if we had done that training before, we would have really been very far in our circle. We would have gone very far. But we learned a lot of things and we appreciate. We received certificates, and we are going to use the knowledge that we received from that training, which took place in February, to improve everything that we need to do in our circle.
We are able to support the SMEs, the OCAs in this town. With their I think they have 6 cooperatives. We have been able to extend loans to them. And these loans, they are able to give to their members. During the last year, which is a COVID period, they did not have money to save so that they can be able to borrow. So without the fund, they would not have been able to sustain their businesses. At this point in time when it was very difficult, they were able to come and borrow from the County Enterprise Development Fund and give to their members, because most of their members had to reschedule their loans because of the low business volume. So I want to say that the fund is really a blessing to the cooperative movement in Uasin Gishu.
They said the project created jobs for members during the COVID-19 pandemic period and are looking forward to partnering with the county government. Another group that benefited is Eldoret Motorbike Circle that has 180 members. The group officials said they prudently used the 2.6 million they received from the fund.
Tulipewa 1 million na tukapewa top up ya 1.6. Tulikuwa tumebakisha deni ya 400, tukapewa 2,000,000, ikakata 400, ikabaki 1.6. Kwa hivyo in total ni kama tumepokea 2.6 million from the County Enterprise Fund. Na imekuwa ya manufaa kwa sababu ukisikia nimesema kwamba kuna watu ambao wamefaidika, kupitia kwayo, umepata ownership ya pikipiki, alikuwa hana pikipiki. Wengine hata wameweza kufaidika kuomba mkopo kidogo kidogo wa kupeleka watoto shule.
The group officials said they prudently used the 2.6 million they received from the fund. The group is also working towards ensuring each of their member owns a piece of land in Eldoret town.
Tuna miradi, tuna biashara ambazo ni za motorbikes kama business yetu. Tulimanage tuko na pikipiki kama 15 na pia kuna wale members ambao tumenunulia pikipiki ambao tumewasaidia wakawa ndio wenyeji wenye pikipiki wakakuwa na ownership kutoka kuwa madereva. Pia tulienda as far as hata tumenunulia mmoja wetu gari. Tulinunua gari kama ya sako kupitia hiyo mradi ya mkopo ambao tulipewa. Malengo yetu ilikuwa ni kwamba ikiwezekana members wale ambao ni active karibu 100 wa sako wote wawe landlords. Waweze kutoka kwa umaskini ya kudaiwa na landlords, waingie kwa shamba lao. Na nafikiri tukishirikiana na enterprise department na cooperative at large, ninajua kwamba tutatimiza hiyo ahadi, kwa sababu tulikuwa tumesema kwamba tutakapokamilisha hii na members pia wakuwe waaminifu, next tutaenda ni kwamba tutajengea watu manyumba.
The Uasin Gishu County Executive Member for Cooperatives, Esther Mutai, said they have embarked on a re-engineering program of helping local cooperatives on how to attract youths to join cooperative societies.
It is not enough to complain that the youth are not patronizing cooperatives. People cannot go somewhere which does not resonate. The youth are at the different level. They were born at a digital period. So you cannot want to reverse the gear and want to serve them in a manual manner. So we want these cooperatives to re-engineer the way they do things, improve their image so that the youth can be attracted to come into these institutions. So and we are working hard as a movement. We are involving the stakeholders who are the youth to help us to make the services offered by the cooperatives to resonate with the needs of the youth. The youth need different products from what the other senior members need. And that is why we want to create products that actually appeal to this young person. And that is the challenge that we have as a department, and we have started embarking on it. We are training our staff, we are building their capacity. This next 2 weeks, we are going to do a baseline survey. We want to establish the status of each cooperative that we are going to work with, get to know how many members they have, how they are operating, the number of staff, the level of capitalization, and then we embark on a serious re-engineering program.
She added that through the cooperative movement, they have helped farmers establish a milling plant at Soi sub-county.
The leadership of the county directed the department to form unions, which we formed 3 unions. One for Moiben and Soi, and then the other one for Tarbo and Kapseret and Kases and Napkoi. These unions, their main role is to embark on value addition. And as you are aware, we are doing a milling plant, which is 65% complete. And we are still sourcing for funding to be able to complete the same. The other 2 unions are also working very hard to see to it that they do something in the area of value addition. We have other unions like the Dairy Union, we have a Matatu Union, Matatu Circles Union, which are also administering to their members.
They appealed to the national government to also assist cooperatives to have the ability to support farmers who can't access loans from banks.
Why farmers cooperatives? Farmers cooperatives find a challenge to access funds from institutions such as banks, because in their level of business, they are not created per se to do a lot of profit. They are socioeconomic. So that means that even as they collect milk from the farmer, they are not supposed to remain with a big margin. Assuming the processor like KCC is buying milk at 38 shillings, the farmer cooperative is only allowed to remain with 2 shillings. So what goes to the farmer is 36 shillings. So you realize it's more of a service organization. So they do not have money to roll around and be able to have what you can call profit, to borrow from financial institutions that charge a lot of interest. So you find that when they borrow from financial institutions which charge a lot of interest, it ends up eating on the assets of the cooperative society. And that is why they are better off borrowing from our fund, which gives them at 5%.
We want the mother cooperatives, like Arambe Sacco, not to neglect those who have retired, because their numbers are big. through their monthly pension, they can use that one to remain in the cooperative and secure loans to support them. 2, we want SACCOs also to assist the members, especially those who are on the verge of retirement, on how to develop alternative sources of earnings so that they can lead a decent life beyond retirement.
They spoke during a cooperative's stakeholders meeting in Eldoret town. Calvin Chitwa for Uasin Gishu County.